Today we are going to talk and discuss about displaying data. You can see, we talk a lot about data collection, and about research methods so far. Okay, and right now we can say, like, after we check up the data, after collecting the data, we just move to displaying data. So in this unit, you will learn some part about how can you show or present the data in your research report or thesis in here, right? So here we can say there are 6 things that we are going to talk the afternoon. The first one just about method of communicating and displaying analyze data. Okay, so what are the ways that we can communicate, that we can display the data in that part? And text. Okay, so how can we show and write something or just display the data as a text in here? And number 3, just presenting data in tables. So what are the best way that we can do in table for your data presenting or showing in here? And ties are graph, okay, that you can present in that part. And number 5, statistical measures. So what are the statistics that you can measure? Okay, some part about the data there, we can see. And one last just about Q&A in case you have something. Okay, let's move to point number 1. So in this part, we focus on method of communicating and displaying data. The first one, presenting finding to the reader in a clear way using the first one, text. Like in some part in qualitative, we just use the text, not any table or graph and so on here. So these are the things like table, graph, and statistic measure that we are to discuss in the following part in detail. And the second one, analytical style with factual information for a quantitative result. So how can you write or present about the information for the quantitative result in here? And descriptive and narrative writing style for qualitative finding. So in text, normally we just write like descriptive or narrative writing style. So how can we write for that part? Okay, some data we can say here. Some data we show in graph, in table, and so on. Okay, but some just only descriptive, like the text or a narrative in here. We can say so. So we can say like for quantitative and qualitative, they will have different way, to display their data and interpretation in here, right? Let's move to other one. So text, we can say so according to Commonwealth Australia Style Manual, 2002, on page 49, they said like the language of the well-written document have to communicate information effectively. Language is almost the means by which a writer create the tone or register a publication and establish relationship with their reader. For this relationship to be productive, the language the writer uses must take full account of diversity of knowledge, interest, and sensitivity within the audience. So we can like the way that we just keep writing. We can say like it must be some part that can show about comprehensive, and the other part that including with diversity of knowledge and interest, or the other thing that we can say to be aware for the audience to see in your descriptive or narrative text writing there. Okay, so it is important, we can see some part that can show and attract their feeling as well. We can say, for example, like whenever they say, for example, like the noodle in one restaurant is yummy, for example. So how can you interpret that part when you heard that word or that opinion from the participant in your study, for example? So there are two different interpretation. They may come up with, okay, the noodle in that restaurant is yummy, is compared to all other restaurants in the city or all over the country. Or other part, they may interpret like this one. Okay, you can see only noodle in that restaurant that is yummy, but other dish or dishes or other menu cannot be eaten in it, or it's not really nice or yummy to eat. Yeah, so you can see the way that they interpret, the way that they can write down, okay, to attract your idea, to promote you to keep thinking about that part as well. You can see, okay, what does it mean? Yeah. Okay, so this is the thing about text writing. Yeah, make sure your diversity and knowledge, interest, and sensitive within the audience, right? Yeah, make it to be more attractive. Yeah, but currently we can see like most of the news in social media, they try to make the title of the news seem like a serious case or so on. But when we just start move to the body, it seems like simple, nothing happened here, right? Okay, but it's just their style or their art of writing there. Okay, so you can look at the way that we are to presenting data in table. We can say like most common method to accurate and effectively present analyze data. Yeah, okay, mostly we can use table and frequency table, univariate or one variable. Yeah, we can say, yeah, with one variable across tabulation, okay, bivariate or two variable in here. Yeah, multivariate variate containing information about more than two variable. Yeah, you will see in the example, no worry with this one. Use the percentage to interpret the data presented. Some part they just show about one variable, two variable, more than two variable, okay, or just use the percentage of the data collected, okay, and interpret data, okay, and present in the table there. You can see. You will see example of a table the following. You see here like presenting something here. We can say it can be, this is the title, okay, like table for example 1.11 and so on, just about attitude toward uranium mining by age, right? Okay, this one is just about column heading. Yeah, heading here, something like this. Okay, about body, about sub description or subtitle, right? Yeah, and source, okay, supplementary note here is something. Yeah, so this is just the example of the table that they can show that the something here. Yeah, like about age, by age mean below 25, from 25 to 34, 35, 44, and 50 plus, 55 plus, and so on here. So it can be represent something here. Yeah, this is the structure of the table that will be displayed in that part. You will see other one, a type of percentage, like a row percentage, column percentage, or total percentage. Yeah, that it's just some part that it will be displayed on the percentage table and so on. Yeah, it can be row percentage, column percentage, or total percentage. Respondent by attitude toward uranium mining and age growth calculation. Okay, hypothetical data. You will see it in the following example as well. So this one just about type of crabs that you have to learn and see here, like histogram. Yeah, mostly in Microsoft Excel. Yeah, bar chart, 100% bar chart, frequency polygon, cumulative frequency polygon, stem and leaf display, pie chart, your line diagram and trend code, area chart, and scattergram. So yeah, mostly in Microsoft Excel that you can see there, but I'm not sure how many of you that ever use all the menu. Okay, it will show the following slide with some example all this chart graph in here. We can see that you will see it. What are they? And then try to explore more together. Right? Okay, so you can see from this part about two-dimensional histogram. Yeah. So this one just about teach you about uranium mining by age. Okay, or hypothetical data table 16.1 here. Number of respondent. Yeah, so how many? 14, 36, 20, 27, and 22. This row is about their age here, right? About this vertical line, just about the number of respondent. Okay. The two-dimensional histogram. This one and this one, right here. You will see more example here. This one about three-dimensional histogram. So okay, so the same thing in here. Yeah, it's just different only in the appearance only, right? Okay. This part about a two-dimensional histogram with two variables. So two dimension, yeah, we have like a number of respondent and age of respondent. But here we just have two more variables between female and male in here. So this one is female, this one is male, female, this one is male, for example. So yeah, it will represent on this part, the way that you can display it in that part there, right? All these are example, I think you can see and learn. Whenever we can say like you are not going to use all of them in here, but you can recognize it from now and explore it more, right? So here are different types of bar chart. You can say you just have one variable, two variable, one variable vertical, and two variable vertical. This one's 3D, 2D, 2D, right? Okay. Age. This one number of respondent. So yeah, and anyway we can say like that. We just use that part. Generally example. I do not have much thing to explain in here, but make sure it can be some example whenever you just want to do it in your research report, right? Okay, the stack bar chart here. Okay, so this part is just show about strongly in favor, ascertain again, and strong again. So this part is just show about the scale, yeah, in terms of favor or something that they disfavor or strongly again to that part. So this is just show about the number of respondent here. This is about the favor. And in that part, we can see the other two variables more. You can see like this one female, yeah, and the other part just male. Okay, you can see by comparing to the vertical scale here, you will see how many of them, but it's just a bit hard for it to identify as well. And at the chart, they may show, okay, so how many male that strongly again, and how many female that will strongly again. It will show the number here. So it depends on the way you choose it and select it there. Okay, this one we call like the 100% bar chart. Yeah. Okay, so totally 100. Yeah, but it just show what? Show about between male and female. The one is just something here, but this one is just much better that we can see. Just they just use the number here, like female. Okay, for the first one, like just about 4 female and 12 male, just strongly in favor. Yeah, about in favor, just about 7 and 5. Yeah. Okay, this one 50%. Yeah, male and female 3. And this one just about 4. Yeah, 8 and 4, right? This one 31 and 25. So this one we call like the 100% bar chart here. Right? Okay, so this one just show about the frequency polygon. You can see there. So yeah, the number of respondent and age of respondent. Okay, so this one just show about the graph here. So how often? Okay, it may be up, down, okay, down and until okay. Whenever the age is just higher, it's just like their respondent is just not many in here, right? This is the example of the cumulative frequency polygon. Yeah, the same thing, but it just show about the curve, okay? That the bell curve and so on. That it's just some part that can show about how percentage or how frequency the respondent have provided there, right? Okay. The stem and leaf display, yeah, just something just like this one. You can see there. Yeah, one just with the number with the other part okay, that to display here. You see. Okay, about 2 or 3. Okay, this one should be has a space or hyphen, right? A 3-dimensional pie chart in here. Yeah, this one is just so we can say like in this part it can show about the percentage of that part, right? So how big it is about the age 25 to 29. So the percentage. This one like 3D, right? About 3D. The line diagram or trend curve. Okay, so this one is just about group 1 with the continuous line here. Okay, some dot line. Okay, long and some dot line. It should be about group number 2. Yeah, the dot line here is just about group number 3, and yeah, the big it can be like a hyphen and so on here. Yeah, the line top thing here is just about the fourth group in here, you can see. Right? So it can be compared about this pattern, can be how the different way to explain and describe about this curve in here, we can say, right? Okay, it also show about some percentage in here, like 30.40, 29.08, 40.45, and so on. So this is the thing that can show about the last result of each trend curve in here, you can see. Okay, this part just show about the area chart. Yeah, female and male, you can say. Yeah, something somewhere. Okay, so this one is just male, this one is female, right? To start with 25. Okay, so about male, just really little. Yeah. Okay, this one just show about the scattergram. It's just like just show about where it is scattered. About if the data is just not really in common, it will be scattered around, right? About the age, about the income. So we talk when they were young, the income maybe more or the same. You can say like in something in common, but when they got the age 40, and if you compare to this part, it might be scattered around, not the same thing in here, right? Okay, a respondent by age. Okay, so this part we can say like it just show about the number of the respondent, and this one about their age. Okay, and something in the percentage in the bracket, it should be about the percentage that they have responded there. So totally about 100. So if they answer 2, it's just only about 2% of that part, right? Totally. So totally 100% percentage there. Okay, the same thing, but this one is just have population A and population B, right? Frequency table comparing two population. Hypothesis particle data. In case that they just want to, normally they just do it like experimental study and so on. It can be compared between group A, group B, and so on about the effectiveness of that part, right? So it's just something. Okay, so this is respondent by attitude. You see like their attitude here, like strongly in favor, okay, and something like a scale, something here, and then you will see about the age that they can respond in here. So what are the things? What are the percentage of that part? Okay, column percentage, okay, row percentage. Okay, here example only, you can see. Attitude toward uranium mining by age and gender. Yeah, so this is just about age. Okay, between male and female, this age, okay, male and female. So what are their attitude here? That you can see something here. Age and income delta. You can say respondent A, B, C, D until J. Their income, yeah, and this one is just about their age, yeah. Okay. 25,500, okay, at the age of 24, and 46,000 at the age 50, for example. Okay, so we look at this part about statistical measure. So depend on type of data, knowledge of statistic, and purpose of communicating the result. So which one that you are using, it will depend on type of data that you are want to show or want to display. Okay, and as well as okay, also need some knowledge of statistic as well, how to interpret about that part, and what are the purpose of communicating the result in your study. And for a descriptive statistics like mean, mood, and median, yes, commonly used in here, we can say sometimes they can use like only something in common to find out, okay, how bad or how good it is. Okay, it can be about mood, mean, and median can be represented quickly. And referential statistics like ANOVA, factor analysis, or multiple regression, yeah. Okay, so all those things that can analyze for deeper understanding. This one we can say like just descriptive or something in shallow way that we can see. Yeah, we can describe. But this one, it will try to analyze the problem deeper by using software and so on, or ANOVA and COVA, a multi-regression, yeah, or t-test and so on. So those things are about inferential statistics. Yeah. Okay. So in short one, we can say like for data can be displayed through text, through table or graph, that part, right? And yeah, we can say at the part it also can use like descriptive and inferential statistic as well. Okay, when we talk about descriptive, it should be about mean, mood, median, or yeah, when we talk about inferential, it might be about ANOVA and COVA, about a regression or multiple regression or t-test and so on. So that's part that we call like inferential statistic there, right? Okay. That's it. Okay, about this part, it's just important for your data displaying after you collect the data, and this one is just a finding that you can use it in the table there. Anyway, some part this part is just some example, and you can also discuss or consult your table with the ABA as well, like ABA textbook that can guide you about how to make or use the data, follow the ABA styles in mostly currently, most of the reference, they just use like ABA, right? ABA, so you can consult more about how to use the pie chart or the table in the part, right? Okay, so any question about this part? Okay, hello. Do you have any question on this part?
Hello, teacher.
Yeah.
I'm not sleeping, teacher.
You are not sleeping, right? You stay with me.
Yeah. but other I don't know.
Me too, teacher.
Yeah. So any concern, any problem with data displaying in here? So mostly we can say like for the simple report writing, it can be great there. No need to. But some part we can see like you also can use like the descriptive or narrative data writing. It's also fine. Yeah. But if you study for a deeper understanding of the problem or any particular project, maybe you can use inferential statistic to show more deeper. Okay, it can be cause and effect. It can be about correlation of one factor to the other one. It can be run like ANOVA, multiple regression, t-test, and so on. Okay, but those parts you can see, yeah, some part we also need to explore more as well. Since some part we can see some part you can learn and learn it deeply unless you start doing it and explore it in here, right? Okay, so any question? Clear, clean.
Just
Okay.
know, sir. The way to do it, we are not quite sure. It will be able if we need to practice. But just for the class, we just only see and notice. And
Yeah.
the result is for doing our own. It will be that mean for our understanding more for that.
Yeah. Okay, you are right. We can say. Right now, you just learn the theory how to swim, but you can swim or not unless you go to the river and jump into the river. You will see whether you will be able to swim or you will be drawn in the deep of the water in here, right? You're learning by
to teacher is it's easy, but for doing for ourselves is more difficult.
it. We can say like just some part, yeah, but you also can do it, right? Yeah, you are learning how to do it now. Okay, practice more. We can say maybe after you have learned this, you may commit yourself 1 year. You need to write one research paper. It might be much better. To me myself, currently, I also commit. We can say like just have a plan to write more research paper. You can see just maybe at least for one academic year, a school year, I may be able to publish one journal article and so on. Yeah, to be strengthened more. Honestly speaking, I can say like for statistic or for some tool in the SPX, I don't know them all in here. You can say I can know some part, only the tool that I have experience and use it in my study only. The rest also need to explore, you can see, right? Yeah. And mostly I'm just like a generalist, not specialist in here. I know something about research. I know something about teaching methodology. I know something about leadership. I know something about finance and admin, but not all of the things that I know them specifically there. So sometimes I can say I myself is just generalist, not specialist in here. Yeah, but I can do it. Okay, mostly I can do it. The other can do, I also can do it, right? But it does take time. Yeah, we can say like some part we just learning by doing. And whenever I start conduct any research and I want to use any particular tool, I may start to read, start to understand about that tool, and then start to apply it, we can say. All right, this is the way that we can learn. And currently, a lot of way to learn, we can say. We do not worry much since currently a lot of resources appear in the internet. A lot of textbook just has been shared and has been we can say we can download it from most of the website right now. Yeah, a lot of resources that we can find. Okay, so yeah, you are right. We can say you will experience all this one more when you start writing your research report and you display your data there. Yeah. So I hope that you will submit your concept note, and more next semester you will start and keep working. We can say keep working on that part and develop it to be your research proposal. If you are in a consistent way, you will be able to write down your research proposal within semester, next semester, and more you will be able to collect your data after you got the supervisor there, right? Okay. Okay, so anything else beside this? So, Mr. Chandit, any question or problem?
Lecturer, I don't have any question.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, Mr. Mesa, maybe you are good at SPI or not? Since your major just in ICT, right? Is it?
Yes, teacher.
So you know how to operate SPI very well?
Exactly, I don't clear with it well.
Okay, so can I explore more? You can see. Can I explore? I also have some textbook in SPI. Let me find and share it. Yeah. Also software, if you like. Currently, I use like a SPI 26 now, maybe. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Chandet, anything to question or not? Hope that today you are fine, right?
Yes, lecturer, I'm okay.
Yeah, okay. Right? I mean, your wife is not nearby you, right?
She's sitting next to me and she's getting angry because I don't allow her to listen to music.
Yeah, so you are not sexual.
She's young, that's why she gets angry easily.
Okay. Yeah, be careful, right?
Sometimes.
She meant that she afraid of you that you can chat to another girl.
Okay, so bà chat មាន load បង្ហាញលេខអញ្ចេះយើងអាចថាស្រួលមើលច្រើនជាងអញ្ចឹងណាបាទអញ្ចឹងជាទូទៅគឺបើសម្រាប់ chart សម្រាប់ table មួយចំនួនវាអត់ពិបាកប្រើទេអញ្ចឹងបាទអញ្ចឹងตัวសំខាន់ chart ខ្លះវាមាន load ជាតន័យឲ្យយើងស្រួលបកស្រាយតែនេះបើឲ្យយើងរាប់ពេលខ្លះយើងស្មានអាចខុសអាចគិតថា13ឬក៏15តែនៅពេលនេះវាដល់14អញ្ចឹងណាវាដល់36អញ្ចឹងមកកណាវា load ចំនួនឲ្យយើងអញ្ចឹងវាស្រួលមើលដែរអញ្ចឹងបើសម្រាប់ខ្ញុំចូលចិត្តប្រើ chart ឬក៏ table លំនាំចេះវាស្រួលប្រើជាងភាសាពេលដែលយើងប្រើទៅលើហ្នឹងវាងាយនឹងបង្ហាញតែបើឲ្យយើងមកមើលនេះនេះវា 20ត្រូវវាស់បន្ទាត់មើលទៀតពេលខ្លះគឺថាអាចលៀងបាទនេះជាផ្នែកមួយ បាទទាំងអស់នេះវាអត់គេអត់កំណត់ទេតាមពិតទៅបើយើងប្រើយើងចង់ប្រើមួយណាក៏បានតែក៏សំខាន់ទៅលើការបកស្រាយរបស់យើងអញ្ចឹងណាបាទមិនថាតែនេះបើយើងនិយាយចំជាប្រភេទការបង្ហាញទិន្នន័យលក្ខណៈជា shallow way ទេដោយសារយើងគ្រាន់តែបង្ហាញពី percentage បង្ហាញពីចំនួននៃការចូលរួមនៃផ្សេងៗនេះមិនថាវាលក្ខណៈជាស្រាលយើងអាចថាយើងចំជាការ descriptive ជាការបង្ហាញពីការវិពណ៌នាទៅលើនឹងមិនថាបើចង់ឲ្យយើងសិក្សាវាស៊ីជម្រៅមែនតើគឺយើងត្រូវប្រើ tool មួយចំនួនមកដូច ANOVA ANCOVA ឬក៏ multiple regression នៃផ្សេងៗនេះយើងប្រើមកដើម្បីស៊ីជម្រៅណាបាទក្នុងនេះដូចជាយើងចង់ប្រើមួយណាក៏បានតែក៏វាមួយទៀតយើងត្រូវមើលលើទំនោរទីមួយភាពស្ទាត់ជំនាញរបស់យើងទៅលើប្រភេទមួយហ្នឹងណាដល់ពេលខ្លះបើយើងអត់ស្ទាត់យើងអត់ប្រើក៏បានដែរបាទអ្នកខ្លះគាត់ family ជាមួយនឹង pie chart ទៅបាទគាត់ប្រើ pie chart វាស្រួលជាងអញ្ចឹងណាបាទយើងអាចធ្វើបានលក្ខណៈជាការវិពណ៌នាទិន្នន័យទូទៅធម្មតាណាបាទអូខេចឹងនឹងជាចំណុចមួយណាបាទចឹងឆ្លើយដល់ខ្លីប៉ុណ្ណឹងចុះនឹងគ្រូវិជ្ជា
ចាលោកគ្រូចាអរគុណច្រើនលោកគ្រូ
បាទមានន័យផ្សេងទៀតទេលោកគ្រូគាត់ថាក្នុងហ្នឹងយើងលោកគ្រូអាចconsult ជាមួយនឹង super មួយទៀតយើងហៅថាជា APA style ណាឥឡូវដូចគេ update ហើយចឹងគេដល់ដូចដល់ 7 edition ហើយយើងអាចមើល 7 edition របស់ APA បន្ថែមខ្ញុំក៏ត្រូវមើលនឹងបន្ថែមហ្នឹងតែគេខ្ញុំប្រើមុនពីច្រើនគឺយើងប្រើតែទៅនឹង 6 edition ហើយគេ update ទៅជា 7 edition ពីច្រើនគេប្រើចឹងត្រូវតាមដាននៅនឹងដែរវាស្មុគស្មាញប៉ុន្តែកុំបាច់បារម្ភយើងអត់មានអ្នកណាចេះទាំងអស់ទេខ្ញុំក៏ខ្ញុំចេះអត់ដែរគាត់ថាយើងអាចរៀនធ្វើវាមួយម្ដងហើយយើងរៀនតែយើងជា baby researcher យើងរៀនយើងកំពុងតែរៀនដើរនៅលើវិថី research ហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងណាអញ្ចឹងចង់ចេះធ្វើមួយអត់មានណាដឹងទាំងអស់ទេអញ្ចឹងត្រូវការ explore បន្ថែមបាទខ្ញុំដឹងពី variable ទាំងហ្នឹងខ្ញុំដឹងពេលរៀន PhD ពេលធ្វើលើហ្នឹងបាទហើយបើសួរថាឲ្យច្បាស់អត់ច្បាស់ទាំងអស់ទេក៏តែយើងអាចដឹងទៅលើផ្នែកដែលយើងស្រាវជ្រាវហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងហើយបានគេចានិយាយថាទោះបីជាយើងរៀនដល់បណ្ឌិតក៏យើងចេះអត់ដែរយើងសួរថាហេតុអីមិនចេះអត់មិនមែនបណ្ឌិតហ្នឹងចេះទាំងអស់ទេបាទបណ្ឌិតយើងមើលបណ្ឌិតច្បាប់សាកទៅសេដ្ឋកិច្ចឬក៏ខាងអប់រំពេលខ្លះមិនប្រកាសថាគាត់ដឹងទាំងអស់ទេគាត់បន្តថាគាត់ធ្វើការសិក្សាស្រាវជ្រាវទៅលើតែជំនាញឯកទេសរបស់ខ្លួនតែមួយមុខហ្នឹងទេចុះជំនាញឯកទេស10 20 30ទៅហ្នឹងចេះតែណាអស់ចេះអស់ទីអញ្ចឹងណាអញ្ចឹងទោះបីជាយើងមាន PhD ក៏ដោយក៏មិនប្រកាសថាយើងចេះទាំងអស់ទេបាទសូម្បីតែឯកទេសខ្លួនឯងក៏មិនចេះអស់ដែរកុំថាឡើយដល់ឯកទេសគេណាបាទធ្លាប់ស្ដាប់រឿងបណ្ឌិតនិងអ្នកចែវទូកហ្នឹងណា
លោកគ្រូលោក
បាទលក្ខណៈអញ្ចឹងមិនថារឿងខ្លះវាជារឿងមួយដែលយើងមិនថាយើងដល់នឹងយើងចេះទាំងអស់ទេអញ្ចឹងសំខាន់យើង explore យើងធ្វើតាមដែលយើងអាចធ្វើបានណាបាទកុំរងចាំអូវា research តើចេះទាំងអស់បានធ្វើបានអត់អីទេតែសារក្នុង research គេមានចំណុចមួយគេដាក់ថាជា limitation បើការស្រាវជ្រាវរបស់យើងถ้าវាមិនបានទលំទលាយយើងធ្វើទៅលើសាលាមួយបែបតែវាជា limitation មួយយើងអាចដាក់ដែនកំណត់បានថាអូការសិក្សាស្រាវជ្រាវហ្នឹងវាអាចនឹងមានឥទ្ធិពលតែទៅលើសាលាតែសិក្សាហ្នឹងដោយសារ sample យើងយកតែ30នាក់យក40នាក់ឧទាហរណ៍ណានឹងវាជា limitation មួយរបស់យើងមិនអាចបកស្រាយថា finding របស់យើងហ្នឹងនឹងបង្ហាញឬក៏តំណាងឲ្យបញ្ហានៅទូទាំងសាលានៅទូទាំងប្រទេសបានទេដោយសារយើងធ្វើតែមួយសាលាហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងហ្នឹងជាដែនកំណត់របស់យើងបាទល្អមួយត្រង់ថាយើងមាន limitation អញ្ចឹងនៅពេលយើងមានដែនកំណត់របស់យើងធ្វើទៅគេអាចចោទយើងបានអាចសួរយើងជន់ផលិតយើងបានដោយសារយើងប្រាប់ដែនកំណត់ថាយើងធ្វើហ្នឹងវិសាលភាពរបស់យើងមានតែប៉ុណ្្នឹងឯងបាទ cái ta về lia cái ta thạc ca cái ta ai xong sót như ai thuộc bàiទាំងអស់ទេចឹងជា limitation របស់យើងតែតែយើងអត់ដាក់ដែនកំណត់យើងធ្វើទៅយើងខុសហើយវិសាលភាពរបស់យើងណាគឺណាយើងអត់កំណត់វិសាលភាពបាទអ្នកអានគេមើលទៅគេនឹងសួរយើងច្រើនហេតុអីក៏តំណៃតំ30 40នាក់យើងហ៊ាន clarify ថាវិធីសាស្ត្របង្រៀននោះពិតជាមានសិទ្ធិភាពសម្រាប់ការជំរុញឲ្យសិស្សហ្នឹងចូលរួមនិយាយភាសាអង់គ្លេសនៅទូទាំងប្រទេសកម្ពុជាហ្នឹងអាហ្នឹងយើងត្រូវដាក់វិសាលភាពបាទដាក់វិសាលភាពរបស់យើងអរគុណហ្នឹងហើយជាផ្នែកមួយអញ្ចឹងការធ្វើ research មិនមែនចាំតើចេះទាំងអស់បានធ្វើទៅយើងចេះប៉ុណ្ណាធ្វើប៉ុណ្ណឹងសិនទៅណាបាទ